currently in Cuba, and a friend of mine gave me the idea of making a video in the morning when the sun is rising, and I thought this was a good idea. So it's currently 7 o'clock, because yeah, the sun rises actually a whole lot later in here than in my country in Canada, because well, I don't know, I guess it's because where we are on the globe, but sunrise was at 7 o'clock this morning, and like in Canada it's something like 5:30 or something, so it's very different. And I woke up a whole lot later. But yeah, I don't have no scripts, I don't have anything. I just want to talk, and well, because it's gonna be something like the second video on the channel, it's actually gonna help you get to know me better. I'm not here to like talk about any religion, promote any religion. I don't want that, because well, it's none of my values to actually like portray to push out a certain religion. You do whatever you want. You believe in whatever you want. So yeah, but things always happen for a reason. And why is that? Like, I think there's something up there, a God, a divine power, whatever you want to call it. But I do think there's a presence, because I don't know, things seems too good to be true. I don't know. Like, have you ever looked up the chances of actually you being on this planet? Like, it's something like 0.0000000, another couple of zeros and a 1%. Okay, so the odds of us, you listening to that video, me making it on this planet is very, very low, because well, there's a whole chain of things that can happen. If I go back in time and kill one mosquito, then everything might change in the future, because that mosquito could have fed a rat, and if that rat didn't get his food, well then that rat didn't he might die and everything. So then after that another animal might die, and this animal might have a disease or something, and now this root of this disease doesn't exist, making that like 100 million more people in the history of the world are actually healthy. But then because he died, while they actually don't have to eat, so you know, some die still. It's kind of crazy. So everything seems to be happening for a reason. I couldn't comprehend why I'm here right now if there was nothing, only the great power of science, you know? So I do believe there's a divine intelligence, but what does he actually do? I don't know. I feel like is he moving us pounds, or is he just watching on us to make sure everything's right? I don't know, but I still feel like everything happens for a reason. I'm not where I am today if it wasn't for some key things that happened in my life. And not only key things, a whole lot of things happened in my life that shaped the person I am right now. Oh, there's a plane coming. It's funny. Oh, I can show you. And well, it just seems too good to be true, you know? If there's no driving force up there who's like, he's not making the decisions or whatever. I don't know. It just seems things are put in the way just because there's a reason for that. And I don't know. There's a life theory stating that every action that is being done in the moment was decided because of something happening in the future. Meaning that imagine like today I'm making a video because right now I feel inspired, but in the end this video might be caused by something happening in the future. I don't know if this one video makes me find something out, or if it helps anyone in the future, well then I made this video right now. Don't you ever get that feeling where you kind of knew something was about to happen? I don't know, let's say, not always misfortunes, because we tend to be negative as humans, and we remember the negatives, and well, that is something that we gotta change, because how can you be happy in a world where if you're only pessimistic? Only being optimistic isn't good either, but I feel like there needs to be a balance in those two driving forces, because the optimistic person always it only sees sunshine and rainbows, meaning that at some point where there's a difficult task coming, well, they won't be prepared for it. They didn't see it coming, they didn't whatever, and now they're just lost, and well, they're not prepared for it. But then the pessimist one, when life is about to punch you in the face, well, the pessimist just pushes himself in the face rather than life punching him. So there needs to be some kind of balance between actually being pessimistic and optimistic. But okay, coming back on what I wanted to talk about. Wow, you see, a little coquillage. Because I speak this channel is in English, but actually I'm a French speaker, and that might explain why I have a certain accent, but still, yep. So I don't know if any of you guys understand French. I think I've got some people speaking in French, but my goal is to actually have this English channel, because it's gonna help me develop my English, because I said it's a self-improvement channel, but I'm self-improving too, people. So yeah. Okay, and so I said that everything happens for a reason, okay? So I just want to think a bit about why, if everything happens for a reason, then why am I doing this YouTube channel, okay? Because I started like 3 other YouTube channels before, and they were like actually bust. Like on this exact channel before, making it my own personal one, I had like a shorts channel where I would post I wanted to post like summaries of books I read. Okay, and I found that to be very interesting, because because it's kind of long reading books. Some people don't want to read books, but having it summarized and like getting the important information, it actually helps you, because there's a whole lot of wisdom in books. I actually recommend reading books. I do read a lot. I'm currently reading Psychology of Money, a book by I don't know who. I might write it down. But yeah, and I finished reading Phil Knight's memoir, and I've read about like 10 to about 10 more books. And I actually learned a whole lot from these books. But one thing that is a whole lot more important than reading the books is actually taking notes and using like the knowledge in the book. Because if you only read it and say like, oh wow, interesting, then you never will actually use that knowledge in your day-to-day life, because you won't remember it. Okay, plane is coming back. I've read Think Again, okay, a book on like how to change the way you think, to actually always rethink and being like having a more complete train of thoughts and everything. Cool. So it's about like changing the way you think to think like a scientist, he says, because, well, you know, scientists always changes their research, they're always doing more. So yeah, that's pretty much what the book is about, and a whole lot about negotiation too. I read that book, okay? I remember the subject of the books, but I didn't take notes. No notes, zero. Not one page of notes was taken while I read that book. And, well, I don't remember this book today. I'd have to reread it again. So take actual like notes, and you'll see reading books is actually super helpful. I actually love reading biographies because, well, I can understand the exact way people think and exact way like how they do things. It's funny because, well, I don't have a script, so I just get loose and get lost. So sometimes, wow, on my camera it was written youth children. Nice. As the mode of like recording or something. Yep. So I see a whole lot of power in book. Reading books is actually super helpful to, like, in life, on whatever subject you want to read on. Okay, just read. Honestly, like back in the days, okay, it was seen as, well, back in the days. Well, I don't know, like when TVs were not in the picture, reading was for nerds and seen as something that cool people didn't do. Okay, but nah. Cool people actually read. You need to read to understand how things work, to actually get better in any square of life. You can, if you're better at watching YouTube videos, then that's fine. If that's better for you, then it's better for you. But I really think reading is a whole lot helpful, and it also helps you with your vocabulary, with the way you say things and understand things. Because, well, to me, because English is my second language, it actually helps me a whole lot because I only read in English. Some books I read are in French, but still, the majority of them are in English, and it actually helps me a whole lot to, like, just know new words and understand how people say things, because in the end everything is related. If you actually read something, you might end up using it in your speech. So yeah, this is something I found really helpful. It's starting to get hot in here. Oh yeah, man. The heat is something. The vacation is super cool. The beach is incredible. Nothing to complain about, honestly. But it's hot. It's very hot. like you actually have to be in the water, and the water is there's a pool in the resort, okay, and the pool is like it's freaking hot. It's like something. Well, pools are in Fahrenheit. It's just it can't be under 90 degrees Fahrenheit. It's super damn hot. But still, everything's hot in here. So yep, and there's a whole lot of palmiers and shit. Palm tree. So yep, and well, while I'm in vacation, I want to talk about you guys, the importance of actually taking breaks. Okay, just as in the gym or in actual life, where what I mean is, it's important to take those step backs and relax a bit. You know, like, I'm not talking about going to play video games and lose all your time. I'm just, if you have a big project and something that stresses you out a whole lot, you can actually take some breaks. And it's actually gonna help you with your productivity, because if you work 24/7, you're not productive. So take some breaks. It's important for your well-being, for the sake of, well, taking breaks, because sometimes you gotta enjoy life a bit. So yep, it seems like you can't do anything, and sometimes it's sad, because, well, you see, I'm currently taking a break for the well, I arrived last Wednesday, and I'm going back next Wednesday. So I'm in here for a whole week. Okay, but still, things are like, I feel like, oh, I gotta do something to work on my project or anything, because, well, I read a whole lot, because, well, sometimes at the beach you don't only want to swim in the water, so I read a whole lot. I brought like 2 books, and I'm already almost finished them, so I don't know what I'm gonna do in the plane to come back home. And I'm currently filming a video, so I'm not actually stopping, because I'm still doing a whole lot of little things to just help me get a bit more where I want to be in life. But in the end, I'm taking a break. I'm just being in the pool and thinking. Just thinking that's little, like, mental break, just to relax and deep down, and that way when I actually come back and I start my things again, then I'll be 100% into it. So yeah, I actually think there's a whole lot of beneficials. I don't want to enter into the science of it, because anyway, I don't know every good size of taking a break, and I'm not a scientist. I'm not here to sell you taking breaks and tell you every advantages that it has and every disadvantages that it has. But I really think it's beneficial to just take some step backs and relax for a bit, because then after that you come back stronger. Alright, so I think that's gonna be it. I might come back actually making other videos, because this was actually a whole lot of cool. Alright, so I hope you're enjoying your summer, because right now it's summer, and, well, go out there, have some fun with your friends, and never stop to grind, because someday you'll be happy with what you've done, and everything happens for a reason. So if today you're in a big hurricane and things don't seem to go well because everything is hard, whatever, you just remember that everything happens for a reason. God put you in that hurricane, or the divine power put you in that hurricane. Because I don't want to say it's uh, the Buddhist God, or the Islamic God, or the Christian God. No, okay, I'll be using the word divine presence to define what's up there. Because yeah, so he put this into your life for a reason. You just gotta know it. Sometimes things get hard and everything, but it's for a reason. It's for you to get out there stronger and being a person you can be proud of. Getting out of a thunderstorm is actually way more rewarding than staying in your comfort zone all your life. You have to face some hard things to actually grow, but to actually be proud of yourself. Because I think in life, wow, I'm still going. In life, okay, you got remorse and regrets. Okay, regrets is when you don't do something and you regret not doing it, and remorse is when you actually do something and you feel like, oh, why have I done that? Okay, I'm not talking about like extreme cases where you actually commit crimes, okay? And you're like, why have I done that? But you're better off having remorse, whatever, okay? I'll say remorse than regrets, because regrets, it shows that you feared that thing. You didn't believe in your capacities. You feared actually doing that one thing because you were scared being failed, whatever. Remorse, on the other hand, is when you actually get out there and out of your comfort zone. Okay, and I'll take that example for like random. But when you actually go out of your comfort zone and after that you're like, oh, why have I done that? Or it's like when you actually do something and it feels awkward to you, and then you're like, oh, why have I done that? On your deathbed, you won't be thinking about everything that you did do that didn't go well. You'll be talking about every opportunity you missed, everything you didn't do because you were scared. In the end, being scared is just a killer of ambition, of growth, of experiences. Being scared doesn't get you anywhere. It's okay to have fears. I do have fears. Everyone has fears. But you gotta overcome them and actually do something. Be on your path to being the person you actually want to be in life. And you can't do that by staying on your sofa watching TV and doing nothing. You actually have to go out there in the real world, talking to people. And so that's, yep. So you can't stay in your comfort zone all year, because otherwise you'll just be sad in the end and you won't do anything. You won't accomplish shit. Because yeah, well, I know I kind of like play a whole lot of shit. I play a whole lot, and so right now my video quality isn't so good because I don't like look at the camera always. But yeah, it's gonna get better because, well, right now I'm not super how I have the word in French, habitué. I'm not accustomed to like making videos and staring at a camera for 30 minutes straight. So yeah, but it's gonna get better. Don't worry. So yeah, see you, and yeah, that's about it. Just go out there, try things. I think that's when that's the one thing I want to push. It's like, try things. Try, fuck. Everything you can try it.